Hello everyone, I am the Super Pro Todd Black, and welcome to another edition of the AEW Report. And we just witnessed an excellent night of wrestling on AEW Dynamite with plenty of great matches and nice build towards Full Gear on November 18th. Easily the biggest match of the night for me, at least in terms of quality, was Swerve Strickland versus Penta El Cerro Miedo. Anyone who enjoyed Lucha Underground definitely loved this match. It was just hard-hitting, lots of fun. Went about 14 minutes. Pretty sure it was the longest match of the night outside of maybe the main event. I have to recheck the times. But Swerve is totally on the rise, and I love that they're using Penta in positive ways, just like in that triple threat lucha match we had last Friday. That was very, very enjoyable. Also, though, we had a very enjoyable title match with MJF versus Daniel Garcia, the professional wrestler. And while I do wish it was longer, I really do, It did what it needed to, and hopefully we'll get to see more of this version of Daniel Garcia in the future because he deserves to have another good singles run like he did when he was the ROH Pure Champion. A big announcement that AEW made via RJ City of all people was that AEW has signed Mariah May. Now, if you haven't seen her work, go check out her matches in Stardom. She turned a lot of heads, and this will be really big for the women's division, especially since we're starting to get the return of all the injured wrestlers, including Red Velvet, who returned to have a nice match with Julia Hart. And did you hear that pop for Julia Hart, ladies and gentlemen? She is clearly rising higher and higher in the people's minds, especially after the epic match with Statlander at Wrestle Dream. And in the main event, we had Mark Briscoe going up against J.A.Y., the Switchblade, the leader of the Bang Bang Gang! Yeah. I thought that was a good impression. How about you? And they had another classic match. They've never met really in singles action, only in tag team action, but they clearly had a lot of fun out there tonight. Another about 14-15 minute match. And then that led to the ending sting, of the person in the devil mask taking out the Acclaimed with their goons. Who is the person in the devil mask? We might find out by Full Gear. Is it Adam Cole? Is it Britt Baker? We know it's not Samoa Joe because, meat. I'm just saying. Also, AEW, I'm so happy that you did Keith Lee versus Samoa Joe, and it was a fun match, but just give the title to Keith Lee. We didn't need Joe to vacate. You could have done that. You could have had the title change and still had him going after MJF. I'm just saying. But either way, Full Gear is shaping up to be another fun pay-per-view, continuing their long streak of the last few months. Why? Because AEW is the home of professional wrestling and the best wrestling promotion in North America, if not the world. And you might say, but Todd, isn't there other wrestling I can watch? Is there, though?